Hello, everybody.
It's
your old friends at Nerd or Russ. Yes, dice would be very helpful for this, Dennis. I know you're...
Sorry, I didn't know you were doing the intro. Just
wait to interrupt the intro, you absolute numpty.
You literally cut in. That is impressive. That is actually impressive.
Ow.
That is living the gimmick, that is.
Fucking amazing.
Sorry.
Amazing.
It's the best timing Dennis has ever had.
So
anyway, welcome to Nerd or Russ.
Yes, hello.
First day back and he's fucking up the recording.
Impossible job. Looks
anyway.
Please keep that in as the official intro for this show.
Yes, no, I will. So everyone, welcome back to Future Wrestling here on the...
oh, wait, I should probably get some dice.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's going to get dicey in here.
I'm sorry, I couldn't watch this
session. Hey.
Let's try and roll on with the show.
I'll mute myself now.
He's made his one joke. He's done. So yeah. If you've been keeping up with the show, last week we had our live special, which crowned our first ever Future Wrestling champion, that being Silver Fox. And so let's go around the room and see who is here for this week's show. Starting on my left, according to my Brady Bunch screen, is Kev. Kev, who are you playing as tonight?
I am playing as Cyrus Gold, who was so close to getting the gold. I even changed my name. But supposed to be the gold standard and still is claiming to be the gold standard, but fell that little bit short last week.
Indeed. So we'll hear
disappointing
more
times.
It is, but you took the loss well. In fairness, you took it quite well. You were gracious in defeat. So we will hear more from you as the show goes on. On my right hand side, then, is our indie darling, which is played today by Kira.
Howdy.
So you had a lovely time with Alan Morph last week.
It was fun.
Yes, it was fun.
That was tables match. Yeah.
Tables match, despite the best efforts of having a human beaver eating your way through the wood, which is, it happens sometimes, These things can happen. So on my bottom left then is Dennis. Dennis, welcome back to the show. It's been a while.
Hello.
Who are you playing as?
I am Cutter the Monster, accompanied by my manager, Pastor Fred Rose. And we're still on our path of destruction, trying to save people whether they like it or not. And we, at the pay-per-view, we cost Lena her match, and hopefully we'll be explaining more about that later on, reasonings why.
Yes, you certainly will, because there are some developments in that regard. Noticeably, Dustina is not here tonight, which is the crucial thing there. Down the bottom then is indeed, as I mentioned, our future wrestling champion at the moment, which is Silver Fox. Isn't that right, Foxy? Look at him. Look at him, how happy he is to have won a belt.
Because this one happened in real life. That's why.
It must be so sad to have been held so many belts over the years and not once actually having won. That's the paradox of the referee, but I guess so. Silver Fox did end up victorious in that fatal four-way match, pinning Cyrus Gold to secure that title. And again, we'll see a lot of Silver Fox this week, as we'll also see Nathan Youngblood, who is Foxy's, I suppose, like alter ego. So we'll be seeing a little bit of him later on, as there's a tournament in his name starting up next week, and we're going to find out a lot more about that tonight. So then finally on my bottom right is Jerry. Jerry, you have a very fascinating night on the cards.
I do. After witnessing my good pal Foxy finally fucking beating 3 other competitors, becoming champion, I have a big ass task ahead of me. But as you know, Pastor Rose is a bit of a priest thing. I took the liberty of writing scripture myself for him, if I may.
Oh God!
Oh, we're gonna start with a promo now.
Pass the road. Heed this beast's bark as you scramble through your scriptures on Noah's Ark. For the pass the road, did the lawyer. You should have been studying David versus Goliath.
Oh, isn't he good? Isn't he good?
It's nice,
Connor
but
is
I mean,
shitting
it'll do a
himself
fat
now.
lot of good when I make him swallow his teeth.
Bear in mind, we don't know
And he
what
did-
animal.
And he didn't write on my wrist either.
So, again, bear in mind, Connor, we don't know what he's supposed to be this week, so we'll find out later on.
It
Good
come out
God.
as a fucking bear or something now.
Oh no, bear's already been taken.
All right.
Bear's already happened.
You're not good enough for me to be a bear, mate.
Oh!
Woody of the bear.
Oh, oh,
Oh Lord!
Fucking shooting early. That's what we're
Holy
gonna
shit!
shoot.
Wow.
This week he's going to destroy you as a tapeworm.
He's gonna come out as a little earthworm.
Jim.
Oh, this week is the week of the sloth.
Naturally, yeah. Is this the week? Yeah, that's what it is. We're all just playing this RPG going, is this week the time of the slot? Will we deploy the slot? How long will it take for us? Has the slot already been deployed? We just can't see it yet. All of these questions and more. But no, let's get the show on the road, guys, because we have a very quick start for us here. As the show opens up, we have our opening titles. We see our two commentators rattling on, welcoming us to the show. But in the ring at the moment is our referee, Sonny Baloney, the general manager, Kyle Decker, and one or two suits who seem to be representing the VCR network. And we have a pedestal with the future wrestling title on it. So as the music swells down, Kyle Decker takes the mic and goes, for anyone who missed Saturday night's show, guys, you missed an absolute classic. We had a lot of fun, but the main thing was that we crowned a holder for this championship right here. It was a hellacious match, nearly took over an hour. There are a lot of things to talk about, but the main talking point is that this title belt is owned by one silver fox. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd appreciate it if you stand up and show your appreciation for your new future world champion, Silver Fox. And we get the music.
Yeah, he's all right.
Don't be Scorpy, Kev. So Foxy, talk us through then. So you're coming out for your entrance here.
So I'm coming out. I'm like dressed. I'm not in my wrestling gear, my usual wrestling gear. I'm in basically. I'm basically in sweats, a t-shirt.
Yeah.
The generic like wrestler when he's not in the match. Like I'm not booked, Terry. But I'm walking now. I'm looking around as I'm walking, and you can see it. Like I'm smiling.
Yeah.
Like I have that like big grin on my face, even though I'm wearing a mask. I enter the ring, and I shake Decker's hand, and we make a move on.
Yeah, indeed we do. The commentators put in here and say, folks, what you're seeing here is a culmination of a lifetime's work. We said it on Saturday night, but we'll say it again. This man has literally sacrificed everything to become future world champion. He's changed how he wrestles. He's changed the way he lives his life. And just that look on his face, that smile is vindication, is proof that all of that paid off. Because right now, he's going to be awarded his first ever world championship in what was a very illustrious career already. But now he's got proof that he is one of the best in the world. So as the commentator says that, then the music cuts down and Kyle Decker takes the belt. It's all kind of bunched together and he just simply hands you the belt. And he hands you the microphone. So, Foxy, you have the floor here. You're holding your belt. You've got your mic. What do you want to say to the people?
Look at it. Like, finally, I have it. After so long, the generic blood, sweat, and tears, all the attitude change, the wrong turns, all the good turns. It was definitely worth it. just for this moment alone, it was all worth it. And with this, I'd like to thank everyone for allowing me and supporting me in this long journey. May not have deserved them at times, but we got here in the end, and I can honestly say I'm a better person for it. Hopefully, going forward, I'm going to prove to you that I'm well deserving of this title, well deserving that I can keep this title, and well deserving of representing this title as the champion it deserves. Thank you.
And there you have it. So the crowd appreciates that, to give themselves a nice warm applause, because again, like they've seen the change of this character. So before we progress, Foxy, give us a roll on your promo. You currently have a 0 on that, so it's a straight roll. Let's see how you got on with that.
6.
The 6. So that's fine. It, like I said, it got some reception, so just no perks to it at the moment. But yeah, it was a solid promo, so I'm happy enough with that. So before you say any further, we hear this music hit. And it was the man who you pinned to win that title belt. It's Cyrus Gold. So Cyrus,
Chopper.
So Cyrus slowly walks out, not his usual energetic self.
Mm-hmm.
And he just starts walking towards the ring, not saying anything, grabbing a mic off someone as he gets down.
Yeah.
And just rolls straight into the ring and gets right up into Foxy's face. And as soon as he gets in, you can see everyone's getting a little bit heightened. They're waiting for something to happen. And Cyrus just says, "Man, you talk way too much for this. You were the first person to ever pin my shoulders. You need to raise your arm. You need to show people that you are the champion. You were the first person to beat me. You earned that title for yourself. That was not an easy fight for you. That was not an easy fight for anyone, and you came out victorious. I held your hand up that day to say you won, and I want to do it again." Grab his arm and just raise his arm and do the whole pointing to him like he's your champion. And then I shake his hand, and just as I go to get out of the ring, I turn back and say, "Just remember, you owe me a shot at that."
Ooh, okay, interesting. So again, crowd goes a little bit ooey on that one as well.
Well, no, it wasn't a threat, because when I raised his arm last time, I told him I want a shot at that someday, and he agreed.
He did,
and I'm kind of like, I'm just saying, hey, remember now, you did promise me a shot. I'm not threatening him.
Don't forget your word.
Yeah, it's more of a friendly thing than an aggressive thing. But I drop and roll out of the ring and just clapping as I walk up the ramp.
Indeed. So as you're walking up the ramp, we hear this music hit. Now, we know this music quite well. This is the music of the Dragon Slayer Kazero. And the commentators put in here and go, well, now this is interesting. We've seen this man take quite a scalp at Hostile Takeover. He defeated the giant Big Sven. And more than that, folks, we can exclusively reveal here on commentary that Big Sven is unlikely to wrestle again. That Shining Wizard did such a serious impact on the 7'3" Coronation that he's unlikely to appear in the ring again. We're still waiting for confirmation from the medical staff here at Future Wrestling, but it's unlikely to see Big Sven again. And because of that man right there on the stage that's responsible for that, the Dragon Slayer, Kazero. So again, Kazero is kind of dressed to impress as always in his kind of like white suit and a coloured shirt to go with, and he's accompanied to the ring by an interpreter who will basically speak on his behalf. So the interpreter, obviously Kazero speaks in Japanese, but the interpreter actually has the microphone here, and he will translate in saying that Kazero would like to express his warm congratulations to Silver Fox for winning this title belt. It is not because, however, that you are a worthy champion, but it is because it'll make it far easier for Kazero to win it back. To win it in a manner that he seems fit. A destination. Kazero would like to remind everyone here in this arena, and indeed everyone at home, that at Hostile Takeover, he slayed another giant of wrestling, a giant that will not be coming back. Kazero has waited in the shadows too long, and now he intends to take what he feels is rightfully his. So he expresses his offer to Silver Fox for a match to show that he is worth it. So Decker cuts in here and goes, look, I appreciate that you're coming out here, 3 days after retiring another roster member. But let's be very, very clear here. I make the calls around here, okay? Silver Fox has had an hellacious hour-long match while you made short work of a giant, and all credit to you. But Silver Fox, I'll leave this to you, man. You're champion. You're top of the card. If you want to take on the Dragon Slayer, that's entirely up to you.
You know what? Like, I seen what you did. And you did one hell of a job in taking out the giant. Like, not gonna deny that. See, like, I knew as soon as I won this belt, I was gonna be a target for everyone. Didn't expect that so quick. But I want to prove that I am a fighting champion, and as I said, a deserving champion. So I accept your challenge for later tonight.
Ooh, it's gonna be our main event tonight, folks. Silver Fox has answered the Dragon Slayer's call. That is our main event tonight, folks. It's a non-title match, but again, if Kazero wins, then he must be entering the conversation for the title contest. We still have to find a number one contender. Could Kazero be that man? We'll find out later tonight on Future Wrestling. And we fade to black. So, when we come back from a brief commercial break, Foxy and Decker and everyone else is left, except for Cyrus Gold, who's warming up in the ring because his match is up first. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
Introducing already in the ring, weighing in at 247 pounds, from County Waterford, Ireland. See, I got it right this time, Kev. Cyrus!
Not County Ireland.
Gold! I'm not going to say how many times I practiced that, just to make sure I got that right.
Technically, you get the jobber entrance. When we come back from commercial.
Oh, yeah, he's already in the ring.
That's all I'm thinking now is the comedian Trevor K. Wilson's like, you know that guy, he's just there. You know he's going to lose because he's already in the ring. It's like, and already in the ring.
Jumping.
Scott. Just dead.
Yeah.
So I'm just
jobber entrance.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So I'm just over in the corner doing a little bit of a stretchy stretch, thinking, wow, I went from main event to curtain puller. Oh well.
Indeed. Indeed. So little apples will go again, Kev. Don't worry. So, introducing his opponents. Weighing in at 237 pounds, hailing from the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, Captain Jack Freedom. So Freedom comes out in his Stars and Stripes. He's got a jacket to go with. Flies the flag as he gets booed out of the building. No red cap this time because, you know, times have changed. Somewhat. But yeah, he comes out. He's there going like, he's jaw-jacking the crowd, going, showing off the colours and so forth and that. And the crowd are just not having it. Very European audience we have, of course. So we are honor-bound to oppose this, apparently. But yes, he pops into the ring. He's runs the ropes a few times and still draped in the American flag. But yeah, the crowd are not having him at all. So we're on for a heavyweight clash here between these two competitors. Jack Freedom, known for his athletic background in amateur wrestling, and Cyrus Gold, not too far away from that as well, except for a more diverse portfolio in that regard. This should be a very interesting contest between two absolute titans of the Future Wrestling roster. So we ring the bell. So let's see who gets initiative here. Kev, can you beat a 7?
I cannot. I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. Okay, so we're going to go for a collar and elbow tie-up. Jack Freedom is going to overpower you and push you into the corner, and he's going to do a bit of a gun show to reflect that. So let's see what Jack does with that. Okay, he's at the rolling a 5 there. So sorry, I can give you a little bit of control here. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go back out and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go for collar elbow. And I'm going to shove him back into his corner. And I'm going to replicate what he did.
Okay, I like that. Give us a power roll.
9.
9. So, yeah, with the 10, that makes it work. And you gain some momentum out of that. So, lovely job. You do your own gun show. So, let's see what Jack does to respond.
You can't do that. I was made in America. Brother.
What was that?
Just side note, he's not wearing a red hat. He's wearing a blue hat now. So
yes, he's got a blue bandana
times
instead
have
now.
changed.
Close enough. Exactly. So he's at the rolling gut there. So he's just going to. It looks like he's going to go for like a test of strength, and then he's going to kick you in the gut, and he's going to work the crowd over. Boo, boo, this American wanker. So he's getting control here from that. But he is going to, as you can see there, folks, snake eyes.
Oh, beautiful.
Which means he's going to botch a drop kick. He's going to run the ropes. He's going to try and go for a drop kick, but he's going to slip. And that gives Kev complete control now. So Jack Freedom, despite his best efforts, has royally fucked up. So Kev, carry on. He's on the ground here, hiding an injury. Yes.
As he takes the big old nasty bump from his botched drop kick, I start laughing, and I'm starting to get the crowd just chanting.
Yeah,
it's like Captain Jack off, Captain Jack off.
Because we're family friendly.
And,
yes, we are. TV-13, it's fine.
But see, I didn't swear. But as I have the crowd coming in this, I'm going to go in. I'm going to grab him from the ground by the waist. I'm going to lift him a big old gut wrench.
Yeah.
And into a gut wrench suplex. So I'm going to catch him and I'm just going to hoof him back over my shoulder by the gut wrench.
Nice. I like that. Give us a power roll on that, so.
Yep. Oh, a beautiful little 12.
Oh, critical. Oh, well, now. So, yeah, you're going to do exactly that. So, you're going to literally just go, one. And it's just, everyone just goes, oh, fucking love it. So, you gain audience from that, Cyrus, and you gain some momentum as well. So, you're on 4 momentum from that. That was as crisp as you like it. So, continue on. So, you're in control.
So, from that, I'm after hoofing him over towards the corner. So he's starting to get back up in the corner, and now I'm going to charge in with the Phil Nelson special. I'm running in, I'm hitting him with a big old squash in the corner, grabbing him straight into a butterfly suplex, and throwing him clean across the ring again.
Nice. Okay, I will I'll let that as a double roll. So so with the splash then I'll just 2 straight rolls will do the trick, I think, with this one.
First one was an 11.
11, so that works fine. The splash works. Now for the butterfly suplex.
Oh, it's a crit.
Critical again. So yeah, you gain another audience. You gain some momentum out of that. You are flying it so far. There are 3 audience already in this. So you might be curtain jerker, but you're really impressing here. So continue on. You're still in complete control of this.
As he's after taking the butterfly suplex, he's going to be he's sitting on the ground. If we're like, no, back away, leave me alone. And I'm getting the crowd in. I'm just giving the whole hand wave, getting him like clapping along with me. I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab him from his seated position, and I'm going to lift him straight up into a deadlift stalling suplex.
Ooh, okay. So that's another power roll. Let's see if you make it work.
Let's see. 9.
A 9. That's okay. It still works. So probably not necessarily the deadlift part, but certainly with the stalling suplex. So let's have some fun here. Let's see how long it can stall the suplex. Keep rolling, Kev.
7.
7. Keep going.
7.
Keep going.
Crit. So every time I get a crit, I just have to like make sure you all see that beautiful crit.
With the crit now, you've had to do the whole like squat.
I'm after squatting with them now.
Yeah. All right. So that's a squat. Yeah.
10.
10. Keep going. You're still stalling.
10.
Keep going.
Switch hands to the other side. Give your arm a rest.
Keep going. Again. You squat it again.
Come on.
Oh, it's a 6.
It's a 6. So then you finally put him down. So you've had to do a squat, switch hand, squat, and put him down. So that's great. I'm going to give you +4 momentum for that one. So nicely done. Nicely done. So yeah, you're in control here. So what would you like to do next?
With him on the ground, I'm going I'm going to flip him onto his stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to go to lock in a Rings of Saturn.
Ooh,
Oh, very nice.
No, very nice indeed. Okay, so I'll give that a work roll. Let's see how that works.
8.
An 8. So yeah, you lock it in. So give us another roll there to see how good the lock is.
9.
A 9. Right. So let's see if Jack can break out of this.
Please don't break out of it.
It's an 8, so he's kind of reaching towards the rope, so he's still in it. So Kev, give us another roll.
Yep. 9 again.
9 again. And Jack is a 5, so he's actually lost ground on that one as well. So you're still in control of this now. So do you want to keep the hold on, or do you want to transition? What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep the hold on. I'm going to try and tap him out. But I'm after changing now from just hooking his arms, then I'm now after reaching, and I'm after grabbing him around the neck as well, and I'm really wrenching him.
So you're talking it, right? Okay, so give us another roll on that. So let's see how that works.
Oh, hang on, dice fell.
It's all right. All right. So once you torque it in, right, you torque it, you pull back, and he just goes. He taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in a very impressive contest is Cyrus Gold. Your winner by submission.
And I just let go immediately as he taps out because I have that whole, bit of decency to me.
Exactly.
And I climb up onto the middle rope in the corner, and all I do is just 2 hands out to the crowd. It's like, still number 1.
Still number 1. Very nice.
And I do a little bit of a keeper. Saunter on.
Even your mom was a golden man.
Very good. But yes, that was a very impressive result there from Cyrus Gold. You can't really ask for any more from that match. Shame on Jack Freedom though, because it looked like he started off hot, but in the end too hot, and just couldn't get back into the match indeed. But that is a difference in class there from someone who was essentially the closest you could get to being world champion, but ultimately Jack Freedom fell short on this one. So folks, we are going to continue on this show, but before we do, we just have to give you a brief reminder. I know over the week we were promoting the show, and we were hoping to give you a tag team match tonight between Violet Storm and Selena versus 2 of our hot shots on the roster, Michaela Joyce and Conor Locke. But unfortunately, Selena is not available tonight. We believe that she's injured, and we're just waiting for confirmation on that as well, but I'm afraid she's not here tonight. So that match has been changed into a triple threat match. So we'll be seeing that later on in the show. So with that in mind then, it's time for our next contest. Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
Uno fall!
Introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at 210 pounds from Sandyford County, Dublin, being accompanied to the ring by the influencer Dahlia Thorne, Damon Garrick. So we know Garrick, quite a lanky guy. He's got his fringe, he's got his flannel on and his kind of ripped jeans gear, and he's brought out by his missus, if you want to call it that, who brings out the phone and starts streaming along. Because it's all about her in the end, so she keeps talking away through the entrance, and he's trying to focus on the match, because he is actually a wrestler in this equation. Dahlia, not so much. She's kind of here for the ride. She's just here to kind of ride along. Woo, okay. Hopefully commentary can catch that. So we'll leave it there. So Garrick, he doesn't have much to his ring, but he does have a very good entrance where he basically vaults over the ropes from the apron. So there is a bit of athleticism there to him. It's just a shame that he's really, really dim. But there you have it. You can't win them all. So, introducing his opponent. Weighing in at 221 pounds from Helsinki, Finland, Kalpir Kalpala. So, Tony was here last week, but we lost him again, I'm afraid. Finish time, you know how it goes. So we're going to simulate this match on his behalf, but his entrance is quite ordinary. He just waits for the music to swell up, and he kind of takes his time down to the ring. as a little bit of an anti-hero, you see. So he doesn't do that much to the crowd. But he did have a very impressive win against a pretty nasty opponent in Vladimir Kaiser last week. So he's back with a full set of confidence, full set of motivation. And he very much uses that in this match. So Garrett does have the height advantage, but not necessarily the power advantage. So Garrett does as best he can to try and work around Calpeer, but Calpeer has him very much well scouted. Dahlia Thorne then will try and do her best to distract things, but Calpeer's not buying it. If anything, every time she interferes, she keeps laughing at her, which is probably not great. So the referee doesn't really fall for that much either. In the end, Dahlia gets pushed off the apron by Damon accidentally. Which allows Calpeer to go for his roundhouse kick, which is now called the Odin's Wrath, because apparently that's his thing now. So he hits a roundhouse kick, only takes the one. He's just about able to reach it, in fairness. And with a 1-2-3, Calpeer wins this match. So a very straightforward affair.
Did you get his nose again?
I need that face. Stop it. So yeah, you can imagine Dahlia is not too happy about this, but then again, she did get knocked off the apron, so maybe she's a bit mixed about that. Who knows? So yeah, we move on to our next match. So we are about to get our next match then. So we hear the ring announcer going, ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. And just as he says, introducing first, the camera on the Tron cuts to backstage, and we see a whole lot of referees panicking around the area, going, clear the air, get the medic. And who we see on the ground is Cyrus Gold. Cyrus Gold has been attacked backstage. He's been knocked out. He's just still in his gear, so it looks like it just happened after his match.
I love the mic down on Kev going, what the fuck?
Absolute BS right there. I'm going to look. I'm taking this to the Supreme Court.
So he's been blindsided by somebody. We don't know who.
Where's your evidence? Where's your evidence?
I got tons of momentum in that match. Look at all the momentum I have. Okay, they're all in. Sorry. I promise I didn't get political. But so yeah, he gets ambushed backstage. We don't know by who. And the referees are kind of like checking on him, making sure he's okay. It looks like he's kind of like taking some sort of hit to the face, and that's what seems to have knocked him out. So we don't know who it was. All very, very sus. So the commentators are trying to cover for this, going like, well, obviously, folks, this was not part of the order here. We were just about to jump into this triple threat match, but something has happened backstage. We'll try and get some more information on this, but it looks like Cyrus Gold has been attacked backstage by somebody. Again, sorry about this, folks, but we'll try and get you some more information on this as the night goes on. But yeah, it looks like a pretty nasty impact from Cyrus there. So yeah, as the commentators try to cover it, then we get our first entrance in.
Somebody used his mustache to strangle him.
So, introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 199 pounds.
Oh dear God, if you actually grew that in.
Oh, that's impressive. Oh, that's good. I like that. JP Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. But now,
fine, but it is no pool, says I.
You there, sir. What day is it? So, hailing from Inverness, Scotland, weighing in at 199 pounds, Connor Locke. So, we've seen a bit of this kid every now and then. He's one of the proteges from the Caldecker Academy. He's had the bollocks made out of him the last few weeks, so hopefully he's healed up since then. One can only hope. So we'll see how it goes for him in this contest. So, introduce and his opponents. Bear with.
Will it be the Return of the Jedi or the Emperor Strikes Back?
That's a question. I don't think is it. Could we go for neither in that one? So, introducing to the ring, weighing in at 161 pounds from Manchester, England, Michaela Joyce. So again, we have another young shot here who's a daughter of a very famous British pro wrestler. So she has like abundance of natural talent. Just waiting for a big break. But everyone said the same thing. She looks like she's going to be the next big thing. So everyone's pretty excited to see her competing here and on her third match in Future Wrestling, and indeed her third match ever. So a lot of people think she is pretty impressive in the ring. So, and introducing their opponent. weighing in at 187 pounds, Violet Storm. Finally, a player. Here, talk us through.
Oh God, help you. Right. So I'm just gonna come out bopping along to the song, really. Run down the ring, interact with the audience, and hop into the ring, and just lean back against one of the corners.
Yeah, indeed. This is going to be a pretty decent affair, it has to be said, because as I said, this was meant to be a tag team match, but unfortunately, we had an issue there with Selena earlier. But this is still going to be a hell of a contest. 3 incredibly talented wrestlers, all going at it, looking for bragging rights on this, looking to be noticed on this card. So let's see how this goes. So, Kira, the bell rings. Give us a roll.
It is sorry. 7.
7. So, yeah, I just rolled there for Connor and Michaela. So they are lower than 7. So you've got control of this match. So which way do you want to start off?
Okay. So we're all standing across the ring from each other, just kind of waiting to see who's going to make the first move. And I go for a tie up with Michaela.
All right, cool.
Ignore Connor lock for a sack.
Grand. So yeah, give us so let's see how that lockup works. So it's an 8 for Michaela. So let's see if you can beat that lockup.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. So yeah, grand. So you got control of the lockup here. So which way do you want to do it there? Do you want to transition to?
I want to just push her back into her corner and step back.
Step back, grand. So she's in the corner here. So let's see what Connor Locke does then in that case. Seeing that you neglected him in the first time. So he's got to roll an 11. So he's going to go for a roll up on you. So he's going to stack you up. He's going to go for a roll up. So let's see how it goes then. So Kira, give us a roll.
Okay. 10.
A 10. So you kick out a 2. Pretty snug. So now it's you and Connor then in the ring. So what do you want to do as a reply then to that?
Okay. I am going to go for. So we've stood back up. Let's see. I am going to go. Want to go for an Irish whip into a crossbody.
Into a crossbody. So you got to run through the ropes and then hit a crossbody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Give us a look on that. Look roll on that, which is as a straight roll.
8.
An 8. Yeah. So you make it work. So you whip him into the ropes, you crossbody him, and you make it work. So a bit of momentum for on that one. So Michaela's back in play now. So she's out of the corner, and she's gonna hit a 6. So she's gonna go for a move. It's not gonna work. So she's gonna try and go for like something like around the back of you. Let's say like a back suplex or something. And this, I'll give you a chance to reverse it. So she's going for a back suplex here on you.
Okay. So can I just do a switch around and then suplex her?
In German, yeah, grand. Yeah, give us a work roll on that. So that's a +1.
6.
A 6 with the +1 makes it work as well. So you hit you switch around, give her the German suplex as well then, and she's kind of just taking out the ring then for a moment. So Connor's back up here as well then. So he's going to go for, that's a good roll for him. He's going to go for a drop kick himself. So he's going to drop kick you out of the ring. So it's you and Michaela outside the ring at the minute. So that gives Connor Locke a chance to do something. What will it be? That's a nice roll for Connor. So he's going to go for a tope. He's going to go for a tope over the ropes, and he lands on both of you. So good job, Connor. That's the first time he's able to wrestle. Keep going, kid. Make yourself famous. So he's going to keep going here. He's going to feed, that's a 10. So he's going to feed Michaela back into the ring. And with that then, he's going to feed Michaela back into the ring and go for a spike DDT, which he hits. He's going to go for a pinfall. 1, 2, Michaela kicks out, but Connor's still in control here. And he's going to go for a Romero stretch on Michaela. So while that's happening, Violet, you're back up then from the splash. So what do you want to do here? Connor's got a Michaela in a stretch here. So what do you want to do?
So are they both in the middle of the ring?
Yes.
So I want to go to the top rope and do a double stomp.
Ooh, double stomp onto Michaela, obviously. So yeah, give us a look roll on that. Let's see if that works.
8.
An 8, which does work. So yeah, lovely stomp. Maybe does a trick. And you hit Michaela into Connor, so both of them take damage there. So lovely stuff there. So yeah, continue on then with you're in control still.
Okay. Well then I want to grab Connor.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go for a DDT.
Gonna go for a DDT. Cool. Yeah, give us a work roll on that. So
No, 4.
it's a 4. With the 5, it's not enough. So what he's gonna do is gonna reverse it. So he's gonna resist the DDT first of all. He's gonna try and push you into the corner. So he kind of pushes you in the corner. So the two of you in the corner at the moment, but he's just gonna kind of hold you in position for a minute, which gives Michaela a chance to reply, and she's gonna go for a shotgun drop kick to yourself, because like again, Connor kind of misses it, so she hits a shotgun drop kick to you instead, which then gives Michaela a chance to work on Connor for a minute. Doesn't work, shockingly. It's so weird rolling dice for 2 NPCs here. Give us a minute. So that worked. So again, there's fucking hell, people. Someone take control of this situation. Thank you, Michaela. Jesus Christ. So there's a bit of back and forth anyway. So Michaela tries to get Connor back in for a suplex, reverses. Connor goes for the same thing, reverses. And then Michaela finally hits the move then, which in this case is a neck breaker. So she hits a neck breaker, goes for a pin, and Connor kicks out. So Kira, you're back in control here now. So Michaela's just gone for a pinfall on Connor. What do you want to do here?
I want to go for there's still enough on their side of the mat, so
yes. A leg drop onto Connor, I presume, yeah? Or the two of them?
Well, the two of them if I can hit it.
Two of them, okay, yeah. Right, let's go for that then. So yeah, give us a roll there and see how it goes.
I think Foxy wants you to do a good lucha thing.
I do believe he's trying to send a message. Okay, so that's a 9. So yeah. What's going to happen there is Michaela's going to dodge it away and going to hit the leg drop on Connor. So that brings Michaela back into play.
If everything lucha hadn't just like disappeared out of my head, Foxy totally would have. But
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Lucha can.
Every time I get on, everything I know just go.
Not that easy.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you take all your ideas from Selena. You just every time she goes to the top rope, brain fart, and just something bad happens. So,
like Ric Flair.
Exactly. That's it.
Ric Flair never arms.
Now, Foxy, when has that ever happened? Come on, get real, man. Anyway, so yeah, Michaela's gonna take advantage of this. Then she's gonna hit you with a bulldog. Then she's going to run the. Is she gonna run the ropes? She's gonna run the ropes. She's gonna go for a leg drop of herself, but she's going to miss it. You're gonna dodge it out of the way here. So we're gonna get a bit of a separation here. So Michaela's back up, Connor's back up, and you're back up. So it's a bit of a reset. But I'll give you control here, Kira. What do you want to do next?
Okay. I am going to go for a possible drop kick on both at the same time.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna go for let's try and catch him off guard then. So that's a look roll. Let's see if that works out.
9 again.
A 9. So yep, solid. You hit the drop kick on both of them, and that sends them both towards the rope. So not out of the ring as such. So they're both on the ropes. What do you want to do next?
I want to catch Michaela in a snapmare.
Snapmare, yeah, grand. Yeah, give us a work roll on that then.
7.
7, yeah, grand. So the snapmare works. So you're still in control here. So carry on.
So then I want to try and get her into an arm lock.
Arm lock, grand. Yeah. So yeah, work roll. So give us another roll on that then.
5.
A 5. So she's going to resist the arm lock, and while she's doing that, then Conor Lock's going to intervene here, and let's see what he does based off this roll. Not much, I'll be honest. So he's going to be kind of out of play here. So he's going to try and kind of go for a grapple on one of these. It's not going to work. Let's just say it's going to be Michaela, for example. So Michaela's going to switch around herself, and let's see if she hits a move on Conor. She does. She's going to just hit a box standard DDT as well. So just kind of basic stuff from the two of them. But like Connor's been taken out of the equation for a little bit. So Kira, you're back in control here. So
okay, so where are they now? Are they...
So Connor's kind of in the corner, and then Michaela's was kind of feeding back up again, like near the ropes.
Okay. Then I see. So want to, if she's coming back up onto her feet, I want to go for a drop toe hold and get her into a figure 4.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, give us a work roll on that then.
12.
12. That's critical. That is nice enough. So you've caught her completely off guard. So you're gonna roll her. You're gonna roll it almost like a schoolboy, lock the legs that way, and it's in nice and tight. And you get some audience from that as well. People really like that. So that was pretty impressive. So give us a. I don't need to roll on that one, to be honest. That was pretty good. So let's see how Kayla gets on with that then. It's a decent roll. So she is kind of squirming. She's definitely locked in. This thing is fair to say, but she is kind of grabbing the ropes just a little bit. So let's see if Connor can intervene here on this one. He does. It's a good roll for Connor. So what he's going to do is he's going to grab you in an armbar. So there's 2 submissions going on here now. So you're in the figure 4, but he's got you in an armbar here. Okay. So I'll give you a choice here, Kira. What do you want to deal with here? Do you want to try and put away Michaela or try and deal with Connor? Which one do you want to do? Because you're in a submission now yourself here.
Okay. I'm going to deal with Connor.
Okay, Grant. So you're gonna let go of the figure 4 then, and you're gonna try and work out of this armbar. So give us a roll on that, and see how it goes.
8.
An 8. So yeah, you can work out the armbar a little bit anyway. Let's see if Connor can keep the momentum going. That's Snake Eyes. So no, he's gonna let go of the armbar completely. He's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna lose his grip or not, but the armbar is broken anyway. So you're out of the armbar. Michaela's still kind of like away from the action at the moment. So it's you and Connor at the moment. What would you like to do? I think he's trying to communicate. I think he's saying go for a Shark Boy.
Yeah.
Shark Boy. Yeah,
he wants the Shark Boy Stunner.
Yeah, Shark Boy Stunner. I think that's a very obvious message.
Yay.
I don't think I have a choice really on that one. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm going to go for.
Shark Boys.
You're gonna go for a stunner. So yeah, give us I'm gonna call that a look roll. I'm gonna call it a look roll. So that's a straight one. 10. Yeah. So you hit the stunner, and commentators chime in, going like that was very reminiscent of a Fiat Panda. There has to be said. Maybe Violet was learning something from her beaver friend last week. It's fair to say, but a lovely, nice move on Connor Locke there.
You always steal stuff from your friends.
Yes, yeah. Crucially. That's why Foxy has so many masks.
That's what I'm trying not to. Every time I look, it's something different.
Well, yes, it's a really cute form of identity crisis, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's lovely. So Michaela's going to be back up on her feet here. She is limping because the figure 4 did some damage, but you're going to be still in control here, Kira. So what do you want to do next?
Okay. I want to spear.
Spear, nice. Yeah, grand. That's a look roll again. So straight roll for yourself.
11.
11. That's good. That's a lovely spear. So you got plenty of momentum from that as well. So you're on 10 momentum at the minute.
It was a lovely spear.
It was a lovely spear. You're right, Catherine. It was definitely a beautiful spear. The 2 grannies at the front row go, that was nice, wasn't it? What is this, granny? Row tickets again. I have no idea, Joe. I have no idea. We're just here now. All right. Anyway, so Kira, you got free reign here now. So you've got Connor down on one corner. You've got Michaela down on another corner. So what do you want to do here? Who do you want to work with?
I want to go to the top rope, go for a moonsault on Michaela.
Michaela, nice. Okay, so that's gonna be your finisher. So give us a roll on that.
So,
yes. You have momentum there to spend if you want to.
Then before I roll, can I spend, or can I choose after how much I spend?
Before, if you can.
Before.
Yeah. Trying to get people to have
you said I had 10, yeah?
Yes.
So can I take 5?
5, yeah. Grant, spend 5 momentum on that. So yeah, give us your roll. See how it gets on.
I didn't need it.
No, you absolutely did not. You absolutely did not. That's a 17. So that's as critical as it gets. So you get the perfect arc on it, perfect distance. You nail it, absolutely. So I'm going to give 1 roll here. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Violet Storm. So Connor did try his best, but he didn't get there in time. So the pin is over. The match is over. So, Kira, talk us through your afters here, Ben.
No, I'm not going to go for any afters. Like I had a match with Michaela before. All happy, all grand. A lot of respect. Connor Luck, no grand, no issues, no beef. Just a nod, handshake, and I'm out of there.
Lovely, nicely done. So yeah, that is job done for Violet Storm. Maybe not the match she was preparing for, but it was certainly the match she won in the end. And really impressed on this show here. She's on quite a roll at the moment after dispatching of Dahlia and Damon at the pay-per-view. So let's see what is next in the future for Violet Storm. So with that in mind then, yes, it is time for our next contest, which is scheduled for one fall.
One fall!
Introducing to the ring first.
I want to die.
No, I think you find you're gonna die. Introducing to the ring first, weighing in at 400 pounds, from parts unknown, he is the instrument of salvation. Being accompanied to the ring by Pastor Fred Rose, Cutter.
So lights are low. There's lots of smoke going around, some blue light as well.
Awfully romantic.
Fred Rose leads the way. I like to give the vibe, you know. Pastor Fred Rose leads the way, arms outstretched, embracing everybody. And Cutter is just following, just ready, just, you know, twisting the wrist, gloves on, ready to go, just looking determined as always. Goes up, gets into the ring. Pastor Fred Rose goes into the center while Cutter goes to the corner and takes a seat.
Does take a seat, yes, because it's time for a sermon at the moment as Pastor Fred Rose takes the microphone. The commentators remind us of what happened. So, folks, if you missed our live special on Saturday night, you'll have noticed that this gentleman right here, Cutter, interfered in the Fatal 4-Way title match and cost Selena what could have been a golden opportunity, if you can pardon the pun there, at the championship title. And now it seems now we're going to get some sort of answer from Pastor Fred Rose here. Let's see what he has to say.
Is that pissed he left?
No, he's fine. He's got better. He got better. So,
who's this Kev of which you speak?
Diddling. Good evening. I am El Ceros. So Pastor takes the mic here and goes, I understand a lot of you are asking the one question, a question that's on everybody's lips. Why? Why were we there? Why were we in that title match interfering and costing Selena her opportunity? Well, I ask you this. Why weren't we in that match? I'll tell you why. It is because myself and my instrument of salvation have been neglected on this show. Week upon week, we have destroyed everything that's been put in our path. We have saved people from themselves, the likes of Conor Locke and Cal Peer. And yes, I'm sure a lot of you are going to remind me that James Rage was the man to blemish this gentleman's record, but I assure you, the man had to be knocked out to do that. So I tell you this, Mr. Decker, we are not finished with just one little contender, one little silly woman who thinks that she can play in a man's world. What we are doing here is proving a point that we are championship material. So I tell you this, Mr. Decker, I really hope you reconsider. I hope you want to see your roster decimated like this. Because if you do, there's not going to be many people left to contend for that world title except for that man in the corner right there. So, Decker, I hope you enjoy having us jump through as many hoops as you want. I hope you enjoy having clowns like Alan Morph sacrifice themselves for the greater good. But that's fine. I have no problem with that, for the Lord really does appreciate sacrifices for the greater good. But know this, it's not going to last long. Eventually, you're going to have to face facts that your champion is going to be a passenger a passenger on the path to salvation. Now, please, let's get this formality over with. Bring out this clown. Let's get this over with.
Oh, Ballamore.
That's some harsh words there, Taz.
That pastor's a goddamn heat magnet.
It is awesome, you know, but I'm on the opposite side, so I have to be all angry.
Gary, do you want me to roll with my magic dice for you? We'll just get crits and you can take them out.
Yeah, you know what? If I die by my own wings, man.
What kind of clown has wings?
The flying clown, obviously. So with that in mind, then, yes. So with that in mind, we hear a bit of silence as the ring announcer goes, introducing his opponent, weighing in at 240 pounds, from the Time Woods in Dublin, Alan Morph. Alan Morph. Is this on? So, Jerry, take control here.
Right, I come down to the curtains very slowly. I'm wearing, you know, the old masks that, oh, yeah, man.
Plague masks?
The Matty Skull with the plague mask.
Yeah,
plague doctor,
masks,
yeah.
You know, one of them. And just at the very front of it, you see a little clipboard with a set on it that says Dodo Extinct, but you can see 3 lines ripped through it. So I then take that contractor off me nose, rip it in half, and then I just walk down to the ring like serious as hell. Kind of go in, not breaking eye contact, very slowly climb in, turn around, go up to the top rope, just on the middle rope, hands in there, hands back down, just turn back around, just keeping focus on the giant that's ahead of me, that's about to fall.
Ooh.
So hop down, walk straight across the ring and square up to him.
Well, folks, as you can see, there's quite a mismatch there in height, but what you're not seeing here is a very different side to Alan Morph. We've seen this a couple of times. Alan Morph can be a very serious competitor when he wants to be. We saw that against Cal Peer, and we're seeing it again tonight. This is as sinister as we've ever seen this man compete. I suppose using up against a monster, he has to become a monster himself. I'm not sure how Cutter's going to respond to this, but this is a lot more of a fascinating contest than meets the eye, folks. Let's not rule out Alan Morph here. This could go either way. So, gentlemen, the bell rings. Give us a dice roll.
10.
And 9. So, Dennis, you're going to be in control for this.
Close one.
Close rolls there, lads. So, yeah, Dennis, talk us through then.
I don't want to attack just yet. I want to walk into the middle of the ring, and I want to invite him into the middle with me. I have a smile on my face. I'm not taking him seriously. So I want to have a smile on my face, at which point, if possible, now I don't know if this is possible or not, but I want the pastor to essentially say, Alan, we're going to give you a chance. Kneel before my monster and walk out of the ring with your head intact.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'll tag in with that then. So, Alan, wow. How impressive. How impressive did you find the costume shop at this time of night? I'm impressed. I didn't know that places like that were open at that night, but I'll tell you what. You've made an effort tonight. You didn't dress up as a bird or a fish or any other that stupid stuff you've been doing all these weeks. You've come with a plan. But I'll tell you what, son, plans don't really work when you go up against someone of that size. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am a man of God, and God is about compassion. So I will show compassion to you and offer you an olive branch. Lay down for 3 seconds, and you'll survive this match.
I look at my hand, take off my glove. It was kind of a yellow glove because I was going for the bird thing with the mask. So I take off my glove, throw out of the ring, look back to you, extend my hand to you, and then slap you across the face.
Sorry, you're slapping the pastor here, is that right?
I'm slapping the pastor.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to allow that. No dice roll. I love that. So that will work.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. So the pastor's enraged here. He's just like, how dare you? But so this gives Cutter an opportunity to cut in here now. So Alan Morphy just slapped the pastor. What do you want to do?
Is he? Sorry, is he
He's
out
got
of the
your
ring
back.
or is he?
He like pastor was on the apron. So
Okay.
Yes.
I want to just put my hands around his neck,
Mm-hmm.
put him back into the middle of the ring, hold his neck with one hand, and slap him as hard as I can across the face.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. That's nasty. That's nasty. I will ask you for a real roll on that, Cutter, I'm afraid, because it's a pretty stiff one. So it's a -2 on that one. But let's see if it works.
Yeah. Okay.
Snake Eyes, come on, Snake Eyes City.
11.
11. So it does work. You do give him an absolute clatter across the mask. So you're still in control. I should say, Alan, I did actually give you some momentum for Pastor Red Rose's thing. So you're both on 2 momentum starting off now. So Cutter, continue on with the match then.
Okay, so after slapping him, presuming he's reeling, I want to get him. I want to launch him into the ropes, and I want to wipe him out with a big boot.
A big boot. Cool. Yeah, that's a look roll. So that's a straight one. Straight roll for you.
Okay. Roll, please. Roll. 6. Shit.
6. So he's gonna duck the big boot. So Jerry, you're in control here.
Duck the big boot, kick him in, start kicking the leg that he's standing on.
Mm-hmm.
After he gives the boot.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if that works.
Just
Yeah,
keep
just give
kicking
us...
it like.
Yeah, no problem. Give us a straight roll on that then.
Right on. 8.
An 8. So yeah, you're gonna start hacking it down the leg. You're doing some damage in it. So I'll let you control this again. So you've just after kicking his leg a few times. What do you want to do?
So like, is enough damage that he's gone down to 1 knee, or is he still standing?
I'd say he's still standing at this moment. I'd say you're just kind of like he's feeling it. He's flinching. Let's say.
Okay, so I give him 2 more kicks, then bounce off the ropes, and then like a flying slide tackle.
Ooh, slide tackle. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna make that a look roll, which is a +1.
Okay.
Out in the background, Alan Morph.
That's an 11.
Alan Morph.
That does the trick. That does the trick very well. So a slide tackle that takes down the leg, so he's now down at 1 knee. So continue on then.
I grab the leg that he's on, pull it back, kind of throw up in the air, still holding it, and just slam into the canvas.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's treat that as a work roll then. So that's a 0.
Oh, Snake Eyes.
It's a Snake Eyes. So that's a botch, Jerry, I'm afraid to say. So you're basically gonna try and like grip the foot, but you're actually gonna lose the grip on the foot itself. So it kind of like falls to pieces just a little bit, not much, but that means Cutter can recover here. So you're presumably back on your feet or whatever you want to do here.
Okay, so I want to he's still over me, so I want to just get him one-handed, big old Farouk spinebuster.
Ooh, so, okay, that's a power move, so that's a +2 to you, Cutter.
12.
That'll do it. That's it. That's the crit. So it's literally just like bam,
straight down through the ring.
Yes. Fucking beautiful. So that's a massive hit on Alan Morph. As much as this bird of death, if you want to call it, has tried to take the big man down, sometimes all you have to do is power out, and Cutter has proven that once and for all. What a hellacious spine buster. Alan Morph is going to be feeling that for weeks at this stage. So Cutter,
I'm feeling it right now.
I want to I want to keep the punishment going. As far as I'm concerned, he hit the pastor, and so I'm presuming he's just unleashed me on him at this stage. So
yes,
I'm going to keep it going. So I pick him up by the neck, and I'm just going to put him into a big old jackhammer.
Oh, a jackhammer. Oh, yes, that'll do nicely. Yes, give us another power roll on that, so.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. With the +2 makes it a 10, so lovely stuff. You hit the jackhammer, nice and flush. So continue on, Cutter. I'll give you another one.
Okay, so he's hurting at this stage. I want to get him by the neck, and I want to slap him once more across the face, basically saying, "How dare you?" again, and then get him into 7, then take him up and launch him into the corner, getting ready for a big clothesline into the corner.
Close into the corner. Okay. I'm going to treat that as 2 luck rolls. So give us a luck roll first off on the slap across the face and jaw jacking.
Okay, so that's an 8.
That's an 8. So that first one works then, and now you're going to try and whip him in and splash him in the corner. Close in the corner. Sorry.
And that's an 8 again.
That's an 8 again. So both spots work nice and well. So you get 2 momentum from that. So you're on 7. Alan Murphy is on 3. I'm going to keep track of the momentum for you as well. So so continue, because of color, you can continue on here. You've after hit them in the corner with the clothesline. What's up next?
So I want to just roll him out of the corner into the middle ring and just get on top and just start raining down just punches down onto him.
All right. So I'm going to treat that as a
just
real
a ground and pound.
Yeah. So that's going to be -2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for. It's an 8 again.
It's an 8. With the -2 makes it a 6. So you're going to be hitting the punches here, and he's just going to be kind of covering them up. So he is like defending himself here. He's not taking that much damage out of it.
Fair enough.
The referee is going to like ask you to separate. So he's going to count you out 1, 2, 3. At 4, you separate, and you got your hits in anyway. So at this point, Alan, I'm going to give you control of this now. So you've just had to take an arseload of damage. Quite literally on a spine buster. So I'll ask you then. So what do you want to do now to try and regain some control in this match?
I charge at him.
You're charging him. Ooh, okay. Anywhere in particular?
And I want to go for a headbutt right into his chest.
Oof.
Like.
Okay, right. You're going to charge at him. Are you still wearing the death mask, by the way? Because I'm just saying that's gonna fucking hurt.
I am, but the kind of beak is kind of. Broke.
It's damaged. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's kind of like the actual mask part, as it were. Yeah. Cool. In that case, then, I will allow that. Give us a real roll on that.
Well, don't I have a plus something for the
roll? You have a +1 on the reel, yes.
Okay, cool.
And that's a 10. So yes, lovely stuff. That will come across quite well on that. So you hit him with in the heart with a headbutt. So you're in control here. You've kind of like winded him a little bit, but he's still on his feet, obviously.
I sat kind of laying in with forearms. I grabbed his face and sat laying in forearms like that. Like, up. As he's done.
Yeah. Okay, give us another real roll on that. So
that will be a 6.
A 6 with the +1 makes it work. So you're hitting the forearms, but probably not necessarily doing the damage. Like Color's like registering doing them, but not necessarily doing that much damage. But you're still in control of the match for the time being. So
okay. Then, after the forearms twice, I go back to the leg, the injured leg, with kicks and that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I pick it up and try to put it onto the bottom rope so I can just stamp on it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay, that works. I'm going to treat that as a real roll as well then.
Let's say 9.
9, yeah, with that makes it work as well. So, so you've kind of got him down on the ground now, and you're working over the leg quite well here. So continue on with your sequence there. What do you want to do next?
So as he goes down with the leg, I put the leg up again and do the thing where you stand over it, jump up, and then you sit down onto the leg.
Yeah, that's grand. Yep, grand. Give us a
that could go very Mr. Perfect. That could go very Mr. Perfect.
It sure can. Let's see what happens.
6.
It's a 6. So you'll make it work. You'll hit it regardless, but you're not going to do that much damage on it. So so as you do that, then Cutter's kind of like sprawling away, and he's starting to get back to a vertical basis. So Cutter, you're going to take control of this match again. Then, so what do you got a bit more damage in your leg here, so you're not quite limping, but it's sore. Like it's already a weak point. So continue on then.
Sorry. So sorry. What's the layout here at the moment? I'm just trying to envision it in my head.
Sure.
So I'm getting back up.
Yes, you're getting back up after him working over your leg, and he's kind of coming towards you, trying to stay on you.
Okay, all right. I want to just again, I want to use the size to my advantage, and I want to just I want a big old kick in the midsection. I want to line him up for a power bomb.
Ooh, okay. So kick in the midsection. Sure. Okay, so we're going to treat it as a double roll. So straight roll first to break his momentum, and then the power roll then for the power bomb. Let's see if both of them work.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. So that's a kick. So now you can set up for the power bomb.
7.
At 7 with the +2 makes it work. So you gain some momentum out of it anyway, and you hit the power bomb. So you're in control here.
Okay, so I hit the power bomb. I want to go. I want to lock in the Kata Hajime.
You're going for the finish.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay, give us a roll on that then.
So have him on the ground, just basically flick him up, lock it in. So roll 9.
And 9. So it's a nice look hold. It's a nice look hold. But let's see if Alan Morph can wriggle out of it. So Alan, give us a roll.
6.
6. So you're in the hole still, and you're not currently in the ropes at the minute. So Cutter, you're still in control of this. So you got the lock on. Continue on. So give us another roll with that.
Just another roll?
Yeah, keep going. You're in the lock. This is the finisher mode now. So let's see.
11.
11. That's in deep. That is in deep, Jer. So you're gonna have to either match or let's see how this roll goes.
Can I spend my momentum on this roll?
Just a straight roll on this one, Jer. Let's see if this works. Yeah.
Always 7.
It's a 7. So it's in tight, but like you can't really you're trying to find a way out of it, but you just can't at the moment. So it is in deep. So Cutter, keep us going here. There's one more roll. Let's see how this goes.
7.
It's a 7, right? So this is Alan's chance to get out of it now, right? So let's see if he can get better than 7.
We're looking.
Was it?
It's matching.
7.
It's a 7. Okay, so it's level, right? But like, so in that case, then, so Alan's gonna get a little bit of leeway here and try and wriggle out of it a bit. So I will give this to Cutter because you were kind of in the Kata Hatame. So he's just kind of starting to break out of it. Do you want to switch or do you want to continue on? Which way do you want to do it? Because he is coming out. He is coming out of the.
So he's coming out of it.
Yes.
Okay. Can I release and flick it around into a double-handed choke bomb?
Absolutely. Yes, you can. That will be we're going to treat it as a luck roll.
Okay.
On that one. Yeah.
Oh, am I in luck? I have nothing on luck.
It's a straight roll. It's a straight roll.
Yeah. 7.
It's a 7. You hit it. You do hit it. Okay. So you switch it. You hit the choke bomb and it does the job. So Cutter, I'm going to keep you in control here for another spot then. So I
want to go for the cover.
I'm going to go for cover. Grant.
Yeah.
Alan, give us a roll. 1.
Do you want me to roll?
No. This is for
okay.
Jared.
Sorry.
2 kickouts. Just before 2. So good roll. That saves you in it. So now, so you have a bit of separation here now. So let's see what spots you guys want to do. So Cutter, you've just had your pin broken up there. So what do you want to do yourself?
Okay, so I'm in a bit of shock at this stage. I'm looking out to the pastor. I'm not quite sure what the hell has happened here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to I want to pick him up and I want to get him in a leg trap suplex. So the one where the leg is up and you hook him like that and it's over the top.
Oh yes.
I'm just trying to inflict a bit more damage in the hopes that when I do this again, he's going to stay the hell down.
Exactly. So, cool. I like that. How about yourself, Alan? What would you like to do here?
I want to go for a diving headbutt to his knee, like a very low diving headbutt to the knee.
That's going to be a sore one for you, man.
Then take his leg up and lock in a Brock lock. Using his side against him.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to treat that as right. So Cutter's going to go for the leg lock suplex. Jerry's going to go for the headbutt to the knee. Let's see which either one works. So both of you give us a straight roll here. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. 6.
Both of you got a 6. Reroll. Roll again.
Shit.
We got a draw there. So let's see which one wins out.
6 again.
Well, unfortunately, Jerry beat you with 1 die, so he's got an 11. He's going to headbutt your knee. Get yourself some momentum from that. So, Jerry, you're in control of this now. So, what you mentioned the second spot there. So, what you want to do? You want to go for a Brock lock, is it?
I want to go for the Brock lock, put the leg over me head, and then kind of stretch him out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give us a work roll on that then, which it's a straight roll.
Be straight. 5.
A 5. So, you're going to go for the Brock lock, but Cutter's going to kind of power out of it at that time. So, Cutter's going to have the initiative back here. So he's just gone for a Brock lock. He is targeting the knee and the leg, and it's getting sore now. Like you have to get in the headbutt to the knee. That's that's nearly wrecked an ACL, like, for fuck's sake. So it's a pretty sore one.
While he has me in it, I'm going to basically, because his head's behind my knee, I'm going to just use the power in my leg and just take his head down onto the mat.
So you're gonna kind of like improvise a sort of a leg drop out of a famouser, as it were.
Essentially, yeah.
I like that. I like that spot. Yeah, give us just a power roll on that then.
Okay.
While his head is behind my knee.
So that's it. So yeah, that's a solid one. So that works out of treats. You break up the submission quite emphatically. So Cutter, you're still in control with this one.
Okay, I've had enough of this guy now. He's hurt me now.
Okay.
So I want to just pick him up, look of death in my eyes, and I want to go for that double-handed choke bomb. Okay. And am I able to use momentum on it?
You can spend momentum on the choke bomb, yes.
How much momentum do I have?
You have 10 momentum.
You could pretty much put him away with this.
Yeah.
If you were to use all 10, you'd definitely have him down.
But he could kick out.
Yeah, and then I have nothing left.
Double jeopardy you have here.
You could split the pot.
Yeah.
Can I use? I want to use 6 momentum.
You're gonna go for 6. Cool.
Deal or no deal.
This is a +6 roll. Cutter, let's see how it goes.
All right.
You get 12 now.
7.
It's a 7 with the 6. It's a 13. So nice and hit. So it's a choke bomb. It hits. You're obviously gonna go for the pin here.
Go for the cover. Yeah.
Right. So Jerry, you have 1 roll at this.
Excuse me.
4.
1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Cutter.
Jerry, I think he was cheating.
So, Cutter, do you want any afters on this?
I want it to be more of a sign of respect. I was not expecting to be hurt by this guy at all. We were treating him like a clown, and he came in and he hurt me.
Yes.
So I don't know what the pastor wants to do, but I'm more looking at him as a kind of a well done type thing. I don't want to do anything more to him. Yes. He proved himself to me.
Cool.
That kind of thing.
That's grand. So let's see what the commentators have to say. Well, folks, that was a hellacious contest. Like, I know we've had a lot of fun with Alan Morph over the weeks here, but that was as brutal as it comes from this gentleman, and he has done his absolute best to put away the monster, but ultimately it was not enough. It even seems that he seems to have got the respect of Cutter here, which is I'm even more impressed. I didn't realize you could gain the respect of a man that big, but there you have it. The pastor seems to be unimpressed by this, as he seems to be motioning to his monster to do something. So the camera cuts in here, and you can hear Cutter go, "Kill him, get him down, kill him." So he's furious. So he's kind of motioning you to take Alan Moore back up here. So here's what's going to happen. Cutter, give us a move.
Just a move.
Yeah, choke bomb, anything like that.
Yeah, choke bomb.
Choke bomb. Okay, so you're gonna motion for the choke bomb, right? So you're gonna have him up. Okay, you have Alan Morph up in the choke bomb position here, and then just as you're about to hit it, bam! You hit something. Something hits you from behind, in the back of the knee.
Ooh.
And something just rushes out of the ring. We can't quite see what it is. So you get taken down in the knee. It's sore. Alan Morph does kind of squirm away here. I said, "Folk, what the hell was that? That was quick as a whippet. What on earth was that?" Let's see. Okay, we're just getting a replay here. Yeah, you can just see it here. There was someone who just came in under the ring with like some sort of blackjack, like some sort of like, that's what it was. It was some sort of like a baton, and hits Cutter in the back of the knee. I've no idea what it was. It's just person in a black hoodie and all the black gear. We didn't get a look at their face there, whoever it was. But man, they really put the Cutter down the sides and saved Alan Morph here. We'll have to find out who that was. But my goodness, Cutter. Alan Morph was saved with a bell there, it seems, by this mystery attacker on Cutter.
It's all right.
And then we see we can try and get more close up to this person, but they have their kind of face covered. We can see their eyes mostly, but that's about it. But it's got their kind of face covered. We don't know who it is. They're dressed in black, and that's it really. So we'll find out more about
2 weeks. It was me all along.
Yeah, possibly. We'll see what happens. Thanks for spoiling the story, Kev. No, I'm only messing. That was not it. So there you have a Cutter. You get yourself a win, and you are currently top of the cards actually with that finisher. So top of the card, and if you stay there, if Foxy doesn't uphold you on that one, that means that you get yourself a perk at the end of the show. So let's see how that goes.
Know your place, Foxy.
Look at Booker's favorite.
Remember,
Foxy, how are you the champ?
Remember the words, Foxy. Remember the words of a great man. Know your place on the card.
Oh, you're old, kid.
I wonder who that could be. It's a mystery to us all. So with that in mind, then we before we get to our main event, then we have music hits. So it's time to get our details on the Youngblood Tournament. So with that in mind, then we hear the music hits in a minute. That's the general manager's music. So he comes out then with a ever so slight limp. So he gets announced to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring the general manager of Future Wrestling, Kyle Decker. So he comes down to the ring. Not much of the entrance. Just kind of looks around, kind of like impressed by the crowd he's got, and he leaves it there. So, folks, I've
90s Foxy.
He wants it that way. Yes, let's move on then. So, folks, I mentioned last week on our live special that I have a very special tournament lined up for you all here. I mentioned it that it's to showcase some of the young talent that we have here on the roster. And as you can see, we even have the cup right here already made up because, budgets and all that. We might as well make the money while it lasts. So I mentioned that this tournament is very special to all of us here at Future Wrestling. For me, it's a showcase talent that I think deserves that spotlight. People who I think could be the future indeed of professional wrestling. But in order to do that, in order to see what the future is like, I felt it was right to look back to the past, to honor someone who I think has given their absolute body, everything to this business. They've bled, they've cried, they have almost certainly sweat in that ring to do everything for this business. Ladies and gentlemen, I have spoken at length about this man. Let's see himself. I know he recently retired, but I'm sure he won't mind it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man, the legend, the hardcore legend that is Nathan Youngblood. So, crowd is stands up, getting the phones out. So, Foxy, take it from here.
So, Nathan steps out onto the stage. I'm kind of like fucking Eric Bischoff, like when he got hired by WWE. It's a bit of a shock that I'm actually here.
Yeah.
Nobody expected me to be on any show, but yeah, I'm walking down. I'm not like fully like gingerly, like I'm not full on just walking normally. I'm kind of slow and just
beat up,
taking it in. Yeah, like you can tell that like I've been through wars. Get to the ring and I grab a microphone.
Yeah,
and
indeed.
Just look at the crowd.
Absolutely, you sure do. So the commentators cut in here as well as Kyle Decker and Nathan Youngblood have a bit of a hug in the ring. They're friends. They quite like each other, and it's like, well, folks, we've it's been a while since we've seen these two in particular in the ring. My mind casts back to a year or two ago with Absolutely Rapid when these two joined forces in a tag team that really dominated the promotion for quite some time. It was very much Nathan Youngblood's last laugh in this wrestling career, and shockingly was the only title win in his career as well. But it's good to see him here. He's looking in relatively good shape because he's been through the wars, as we mentioned. But it's good to see him back, and it's good to see that that Decker and Youngblood still have this great rapport that they developed back in Absolutely Rapid. So, Nathan Youngblood, you can take the mic here. What do you want to say?
So, first of all, I don't think anyone ever expected me to be in a wrestling ring, ever, for that matter. But here I am. And with this, now, I've been honored with this tournament, which I have been given free reign to choose the participants based on what I see as potential for the next breakout star. And with that, in this tournament, I would like to announce the names of the people that I've picked for this tournament. So there was a lot of people, a lot of people like boys and girls with a hell of a lot of talent and so much potential. It just makes me very excited to see what the future holds for these competitors. And with that being said, I shall now announce the names of the participants of Nathan Youngblood Tournament. So starting off is another young prospect, Connor Locke. I see great things from him in going forward, but still a lot of season to go. Michaela Joyce. There's something about her. There is something about her that just screams money. And I expect her to do really well in this. Dahlia Thorne. Yet again, another hell of a talent, like, coming up. All these people in this tournament, I see huge amounts of potential. Huge. I can see them going to the moon if they so choose. Well, it's up to them to put the work in. Damon Garrick. Violet Storm. Calpier Calvala. Alan Morph. And Davina Laveau. Those are your participants for this tournament. And I look forward to seeing what the future holds for all these talents. Thank you.
Pleasure's all ours, Nathan. Trust me on that one. It is an absolute pleasure to have you back in the ring. Pleasure to have you back in professional wrestling. I think these people will agree. Am I right in saying that? Of course I am. So allow me to explain how this tournament is going to work, folks. So this is not your future wrestling. We want to do things a little bit differently here. All right. So yes, we do have a tournament, but this is how it's going to work. These 8 competitors are going to split into 2 groups of 4. Those participants will face off against the participants of the opposing group over the next 4 weeks ahead to our tournament finals at our next live special, Defiance. So it isn't just going to be a normal tournament, because that's done everywhere. Everyone's done that before. You can go to anywhere in the world and you see just a standard tournament where everyone showcases their wrestling talent. But because this is the Youngblood Tournament, and because I have the man right here who's handpicked a hell of a class of talent, might I add, I want to do something slightly different, and I want to reflect the career that this man has had. And I want to be able to, in a sense, replicate what he's done for this business in this competition. So with that in mind, I want to explain how this is going to work, because as I said, we're not just going to have normal matches in here. I want to be able to show, for these people to show their versatility in this tournament. Can they be technically gifted? Can they be resourceful in the ring? And can they show their toughness, that they are willing to do as much as it takes to win this cup? And as I said last week, there's a lot of incentives to win this, because if you win a Youngblood tournament, if you prove you're the biggest talent in a group of a very, very good group, maybe, just maybe, you convince me that you're championship material as well. So everyone in this tournament is going to have a normal wrestling match, but also everyone in this competition will have a submission-only match. You are also going to have a match under hardcore rules. But also, and this is the one I'm particularly excited by, although admittedly I never had one myself in my career, every single member of this tournament will take part in a backyard match. I've seen the designs. I've seen what we've done with it. We have perfectly recreated a backyard environment for these wrestlers to thrive in. I can't wait to see it happen in real time, folks. It's going to be great. So here's how the tournament works. It's as simple as this. If you win a match, whatever match you're in, you earn 2 points. You lose, you get nothing. But each match is going to have a 15-minute time limit on it. If you do not put your opponent away in that time, you will share the points. Whoever's top of those 2 groups after the final week will go on to Defiance in a particularly interesting match. I won't give away all the details now, but the top of those groups will face off for this cup right here. And folks, let me just say you are in for a treat. Let me just show you the groups here right now. So in Group A is the group of Dahlia Thorne, Alan Morph, Michaela Joyce, and Violet Storm. They're all in Group A. So everyone in that group are going to be facing everyone in Group B, which is Calpir Calvala, Davina Laveau. Okay, we may not have seen her so far, but you will see her in this tournament. Conor Locke and Damon Garrick. So those are your opponents in that match. And I can reveal even the first round of this tournament, folks. You'll see Alan Morph take on the debutant Davina Laveau. You'll see Michaela Joyce and Conor Locke continuing what they did in that triple threat. They're facing off in a normal rules match as well. We're also going to be seeing our first hardcore match of the competition. Dahlia Thorne will take on Calpir Calvala. And our first backyard match of the show, of the entire tournament, will be Violet Storm versus Damon Garrick. That is all I'm looking forward to next week. So, folks, I hope you'll enjoy this tournament as much as we have, myself and Nathan, putting this together. And Nathan, like I've said already, it's a pleasure having you back here in Future Wrestling. Let's hope we don't make this a one-time affair, right? I put my hand out to shake. And obviously, I presume Nathan will reciprocate that. You think so?
He had to think about it, though.
He has to work the crowd, lads. He's a veteran. He has to work it. So there you have it. Those are all the details. And the commentator cuts in going, well, this is going to be one very interesting month in Future Wrestling, folks. We have quite a lot of exciting matches to look forward to. Submission matches, hardcore, backyard matches. My goodness, we're going to have wall-to-wall wrestling here on Future Wrestling. And all for one, what looks to be a very prestigious cup. Boy, these kids are going to have to work for it, I think it's fair to say. But let's see who wins out in the Youngblood Tournament. So, with that in mind, folks, it's time for our main event, which is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Introducing to the ring first. Weighing in at 210 pounds from Kobe, Japan, he is the Dragon Slayer, Kazuchika. So, we kind of know his entrance already at this point. He does come out, a lot of smoke, kind of obscuring the view of him. He comes out of the smoke. He normally has his dragon mask in one hand, but in the other hand, he also has Big Sven's jackets that we've seen him wear in the last few weeks. So now he has two prizes that he shows off going towards the ring, and this just really winds up the commentators going, my God, look, I get that Kazuchika is proud of his achievements here, but this is just wildly inappropriate for someone who we don't even know if they're going to be back in the ring. So to have them this sort of trophy just really upsets me, guys. I'm not happy with it myself. So Kazuchika then walks down to the ring, does kind of a vault over the ropes. Quite an impressive entrance, it's fair to say. Kazuchika is kind of hot shit everywhere else in the world. But let's see if he can dethrone the champion. And introducing his opponent. Weighing in at 200 pounds from Clondalkin, Dublin, he is the future world champion, Silver Fox. So Foxy, talk us through.
Walking down onto the stage, I have the title belt on my shoulder. And take a quick look around at the crowd. Then I just start walking toward the ring, get up onto the apron, and do a little pose with the belt. Get myself in the ring, climb the rope, gesture to the crowd with the belt.
Nice.
And I get back down, hand the belt to the ref.
And ready to go. Well, folks, I think we've said at length already how much Silver Fox has worked for this title belt, and now it's up to him to carry it like the champion he thinks he is. And he really couldn't get a tougher first test than the Dragon Slayer, who's won titles all across the world, but is yet to break it here in Future Wrestling. But a win against the world champion will certainly do that. But again, for Fox, this is about showing that he is championship material, that what happened in the Fatal 4-Way wasn't a fluke. Let's see how he does against one of the best in the world. So, Foxy, give us a roll.
Fucking hell. Why won't this come on?
In your own time, dear.
7.
A 7. Okay, so 7. Kazero drew an 8. So what's going to happen is we're going to go for a collar and elbow tie-up. There's going to be a bit of a wrestling back and forth, and Kazero's going to take advantage. He's going to have a side headlock. So that'll give you... So you're in a side headlock, Foxy. You have a chance to reverse this.
Yeah. So... Side headlock. I'm going to try and push him back, go into the international spot. If it works... I want to, so hip toss, arm drag, drop kick, he feet to the corner. I'm gonna gesture for the running knee in the corner, bulldog combo.
Okay, good.
But that's
yeah, grand. Yeah, so I think in that case we'll do 2 rolls on that then. So to work first of all to do the international and roll him into the corner, and then we'll do a look roll for the bulldog.
Right up. Ding. Yay! So I hit the international anyway.
Okay. What about that? 10, yep, lovely. That's a +1 on that one. So you're gonna go for that, and you're gonna go for the bulldog then after.
Yeah. Whew.
That's an 8. So yep, you hit the bulldog as well. So nicely done there. You get your momentum out of it. So you're still in control of the match.
Early. Bulldog. Then I'm going to go for a spring line salt.
Ooh, spring line salt. Okay, so that's a very look move, Foxy. Give us a roll on that.
I definitely hit.
Oh, that's an 11. Yeah, you certainly did. That is lovely. And I'll give you a bit of audience for that one as well. So a nice spring line salt. You're going to go for a pin, or you're going to continue on?
Yeah, pin for that one.
Okay, pin for that one. Right, so hit the line salt early. Going for the count early. 1. Could this actually hit? 2. Oh, kick out just before 3. It was a close 2, but wow, Kazero not for 6 with that line salt. Really, that was very, very impressive from Silver Fox. Again, proving our point there.
It was awful slow today.
That perhaps he is champion.
I wonder where he gets it from.
Yeah, it's a mystery to us all, really, isn't it? So, Foxy, you're in control here again. So you've hit the line salt.
Yeah, line salt, pin, he kicked out. So I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to go for... So I'm going to go for an Irish whip. To send him into the corner. I'm going to charge in, like, full force, like freight train.
Yeah.
With splash. Like, I'm not jumping for the splash. I'm just charging in.
Yep.
Charge in. If it works, then I'm gonna hook him for a Northern Light.
Ooh, okay. Right. In that case, 2 strike rolls for that then, Foxy.
Right on. 6.
6. So you're gonna go for the splash, and Kazero's going to reverse it. So he's gonna get his boot up, and you're gonna feed away, and you kind of like have your back turned to him. So we see the 4 there. So he's going to try and go for like a suplex variation, but you're going to reverse the hold he has in your stomach here. So you're going to get behind him here. So what do you want to do next?
So if I get behind him, then I'm going to do instead of going for the German, I'm going to go for a backdrop.
A backdrop. Grand, yep. Go for that then. So give us a work roll on that, +1.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking backdrop.
That's a hell of a backdrop. That is quite a backdrop.
That's a fucking launch up fucking backdrop.
Yeah, well, that's a snap backdrop right there.
Well, in that case, let's go with that then. So you hit the backdrop, and like he spills out of the ring. You kind of hit him neat in the apron. Referee checks on him because it was a nasty spill out to the ring. But he looks okay. He's currently out of the ring at the moment, Foxy. So continue on here.
So he's after feeding out to the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking, I'm gesturing. I'm gonna go and hit the ropes. I'm gonna try and do a spring off the middle rope and flip to the outside.
Flip the outside, yeah, cool. Yeah, give us a look roll on that. So straight roll.
Aviator.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh Jesus, just lucky.
Ooh, is it 7? Is it? Yeah, so it's 7. You do hit it. You probably not like the best contact you wanted, but you kind of like you skim off him, but you do get the contact in either way. So it's something at least. So you're still in control, Foxy. Continue on.
While I'm on the outside, I pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and hook him for X-Plex to the apron.
Ooh, okay. I will treat that as a look roll. So straight roll.
10.
10. Yep, you hit it. Nicely done. So some pretty serious damage on Kazero. I think that's the second time now Kazero's hit his shoulder on that apron. If it's not separated by now, I don't know what's wrong with it. But Silverfox still in control of this match.
So hit the X-Plex, push him in. He rolls in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna try and go for a springboard corkscrew, So remember, Chris Daniels used to like spring up in. Sorry, Jody Fleisch.
Jody Flash, yes, yeah.
You know, he would torn.
Yeah,
so I'd do that and then spring into a sky twister.
Nice, I like that. Yeah, give us a look roll on that then as well.
Please.
Okay, that's a 6. So what's going to happen is you're going to go for it, and Kazero's going to roll out of the way. He's going to roll out of the ring. He's going to drag you out again then. So let's see what Kazero can do with that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just to prove that. 12. So whatever hits. So what's going to happen is, remember that X-Plex that you hit on him?
He's done it to me.
He's going to return the favor. He's going to pick you up for a powerbomb and fucking into the apron.
Oh, fucking pro wrestling Noah. Oh.
Right. So he just like whoop bang and like you're just there on the apron like fuck. It's
I just fucking dead cell.
Yes, it is rotten. And the commentators go, Jesus Christ! Kazero nearly killed our champion on his first defense. That was a hellacious powerbomb on the apron. I don't think Kazero took too kindly to that backdrop where he was spilled out, and Kazero's shown that mean streak we heard so much about. We saw it against various people here, but my goodness, that was hellacious from the Dragon Slayer. So Kazero's going to get you back out of the ring. He's going to charge you towards the ring post, and it'll hit. So you're on the ring post here at the moment. So he's going to take a few steps back, and he's going to go for Helluva Kick over the ring post. So he's going to hit it. It's going to connect. So that's 2 pretty massive hits you've taken here at the moment, Silver Fox. And the onslaught keeps on coming from Kazero, so he's going to throw it towards the barricade, and he's going to go for a similar kind of deal. So he takes a few steps back, goes for a shotgun dropkick on the barricade, and you vault over the barrier into the audience. So let's see what happens with this. If it didn't drop the dice, let's see what happens with that. Right, so the 2 of you are going to be in the audience here for this, right? So Kazero's going to vault over the barrier. There's people kind of clearing the chairs here a little bit. So Foxy, I'm going to give you control on this one here. You've had to take in some massive hits here, but Kazero takes his time going over the barrier. So there's a bit of a skirmish trying to clear in chairs. This is your chance to take advantage.
Yeah. So why he's still on the other side of the barricade? Is he?
He's over the barricade now. You're both in the crowd. Yeah.
Right. So with the time that took him to get himself over the barricade, I'm going to charge at him with crossbody to send him back over. So we're both going to fly over.
Ooh,
kind of like cactus clothesline kind of way.
I like that. Yeah. Give us a look roll on that.
Right on. 10. Sweet.
10. Yep. Spot on. That's exactly what you need. So you're both back into the kind of the outside area now. The referee's count is at 6. So Foxy, what do you want to do here?
Yeah. So straight away, it's like, we're at 6. So I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to send him in. So we're going to get back into the ring. So he's going to feed to He's gonna move toward the ropes,
Mm-hmm.
like the middle of the ropes now. And I'm just gonna set him there. I'm gonna motion as if I'm gonna go for a 619.
Yeah.
If it works, I hit it. If it doesn't, I want him to move out of the way.
Yeah.
Catch me, and he can put me into like an emerald flosion.
Ooh,
from there.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Just to show off his strength.
Yeah. No, I like that idea. So yeah, let's go for that double jeopardy then. So straight roll on the 619.
Why do you fucking say it?
Snake eyes. Right. So here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Whoop.
So again, so the snake eyes is technically a botch. So what's going to happen is you're going to run the ropes, you're going to go with the 619, and you're going to just like lose control of it basically. So I don't know which way you want to work it. So you go with the 619, you maybe either slip out of the ring or he does indeed catch you. I think catching you is a safer bet on that one. So he catches you with the 619. He grips onto you, lifts you up, and does hit you with the emerald flosion. He's going to go for a pin on that one as well. So Foxy, give us a roll on that.
Oh, thank God, 7.
7. So 1, 2, kick out just before 3. So nicely done on that one. But Kazuro's going to keep control on this one. So he has you kind of like, he's going to feed you up here on the in the middle of the ring, and then he's going to, what is he going to do? He's on the ropes and going to hit you with a bit of a lariat. So he's going to hit you with a good clean lariat, wipes you out completely. He's going to go for another pin. So Foxy, give us a roll on that. 10. So 1, 2, kick out comfortably before 2. Can Kazero keep it up? Yes, he can, because that's an 11. So it's going well for Kazero on that one. So what he's going to do is he's going to feed you back up into the corner this time. He's going to hit a few shoulder thrusts into the corner, and then he's going to feed you up into the onto the top turnbuckle. So let's see what he does with this one. That's a 10. Just to be clear. So he's going to hit a Frankensteiner on you from the top rope. So he's getting some good hits on you here. So he's going to go for another pin. Foxy, give us a roll.
7.
So 1, 2, kick out just before 3 again. So he's getting closer. He's getting just ever so slightly warmer. So we'll give Kazero one more roll, see what he does. Okay, that's a pretty slick roll. So he's going to line up for the finisher. He's going for the Shining Wizard. He's going for the King Arthur. So he's going to feed you up. He's going to motion for it, which is kind of similar to Rainmaker pose. He's going to run for it, and he's going to hit the King Arthur. Okay, so that's going to connect. Now, Foxy, give us your roll on that. So you've had to take him a Shining Wizard here, which has put away the likes of Big Sven and others in the promotion so far. So can you resist it?
Hopefully an 8. 1,
2, kick out just before 3. Just 3. And the commentators go, good gracious, that was the closest call I've seen in all my years commentating on this sport. Silver Fox was dead to rights there, not only from the action and the outside, but Kazero recovering very quickly and getting back into the action. So let's do a little spot here. So Foxy, what would you like to do here now? We're gonna have a bit of separation here.
Yeah. So he's have to hit me with the Shining Wizard. So I'm still a bit groggy, but he's still a distance away. So if he's charging for me, what I want to do is, so if I'm still down, like kind of half on my knees, I want him to grab like my mask as if he's trying to pull me up.
Okay.
But as he does it, I want to actually like jump up and give him the Destino.
Ooh, that's good. I like that. Okay, I'll tell you what we do then, right? So in that case, I'll kind of work with you on that spot then. So I'm going to try and like I'll grab you up from the mask over and try and hit a 1916 type maneuver on that, okay? So I'm going to go for 1916 and you're going to go for a Destino. Let's both roll on that and see who wins out. So, okay. That's an 11. Well, I can't beat that. That's an 8. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna like kind of motion for something. We'll go for 1916, but you're gonna reverse it. You're gonna get back on your feet, flip over, and go for a Destino. And the crowd's gonna go, oh, whoa, that was good. very giftable spot there. So Foxy, you're in control of this match now. So continue on.
Yeah. So with that, I'm pinning them right there because it was out of nowhere, basically.
No, I like that. I like that. So in that case, then 1, 2, kick out just before 3.
Nice.
Nice and close one as well. So Foxy, you're gonna keep in control for this next one.
So with that, that's not putting him away. So what I'm gonna try and do is while he's still on the ground, I'm gonna try and hook him and hit him with like a V trigger while he's on the ground.
And on the ground,
If that works, if it works, I want to transition that straight into my finish.
Into that. Okay. All right, grand. So we'll go for 2 for there. In that case, give us a straight roll on the V trigger.
Okay. So we have a 9.
You have a 9. Yep, that's grand. So you're gonna go for your finish
V trigger.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Fucking 9 again.
A 9. So okay, grand.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You're gonna hit your silver lining. So naturally, you're gonna go for the pin on that one. The crowd's going, oh, this could be it. This could be it. 1, 2. Kick out just before 3. Just before 3. So we got another bit of separation here. So let's see what's going to happen. So Kazero, what would he like to do? So yeah, he's after taking a finisher here. So he's going to start feeding up a little bit and kind of still a bit groggy. So he's going to go towards the corner here. So what he would like to do is, whatever spot you want to do, he's going to hit you out of nowhere with the Shining Wizard. That's what he's going to go for here. So Foxy, what do you want to do with this?
Right, so he's after kicking out us. So I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna send him in as if I'm waiting for him to come back for like a Spanish fly.
Yeah.
But obviously, like he'll duck it, and then when he comes back, he'll hit me with the Shining Wizard.
Okay, right. So you're going for a Spanish fly, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Deadly. Right, let's go for it. Okay, I've got to get an 8 here.
Oh fucking hell, we're tied.
We're tied. Let's go again. Let's go again. You beat an 8?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're tied. 9. You got it. You got it. So it was close enough. So yeah, you go for the Spanish fly, you hit it. So you're in control again of this, Foxy.
Spanish fly. Right. So depending on where we are, Spanish fly, land, go for I'm climbing up the ropes. I'm gonna go for a sky twister.
Ooh, nice. Give us a look roll on that then.
You can tell which wrestler I'm using most of their moves from.
It's a mystery now. I couldn't possibly tell. It's an 8. So yeah, you hit the twister. So nicely done.
Twister. Now I am going for the finish.
You're calling for it.
I'm picking him up and I'm going for the silver lining.
All right. So continue on then. You have momentum to spend if you want it.
I might have to. How much momentum do I have?
Not much, just 13.
You could just use it and not even roll, and you have it.
I know, just to make sure. So yeah. So I think I will spend the 3.
3, okay. That's 3 with the 9, so that makes it 12. So you hit it. So nicely done. You hit the finish. You're gonna go for the pin. You're gonna give Kazero 1 chance to kick out. Oh, sorry, false roll. That was a 6, by the way. So I'm being fair there. So gonna give Kazero 1 roll to kick out. 1, 2, kick out.
Oh my god!
Very nice.
Just
Very
before 3. You rolled an
Very
11. I had to be fair. So let's see what's going to happen here. So Foxy, I'll give you control again on this one, and let's see what Kazero wants to do after that.
So
you had some great close
finisher again.
He's after kicking out like twice.
Panda.
Okay, let's go. Like third time lucky.
Okay, you're gonna go for it. You're gonna go for the finish. If that doesn't work, Foxy, I will reverse that into a roll-up, into a small package.
Oh.
Oh, I have an 8.
You have an 8, right? Let's see if I win out. I do not. So you're going to hit the silver lining for a third time. So
Pin that motherfucker. Pin that motherfucker.
It's one chance for Kazero. Here we go.
Kick out at 1.
Kick out at 1.
Oh, bollocks.
That's 3 silver linings, and Kazero is not out. The commentators are going ballistic at this. My God, Silver Fox has tried absolutely everything in this arsenal, and Kazero is still in this fight. If you don't believe that this is one of the best matches in Future Wrestling we've ever had, then you are quite frankly lying to yourself.
Take out a gun and shoot him, Foxy.
Add him off to Silver Fox. Use the panda. Use the panda. Add him off to Silver
Right.
Fox.
My move isn't working, so I'm going to use his, and I'm going to use the Shining Wizard on him.
Oh.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Foxy. I'm going to ask you to spend some momentum on that, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to spend 3 momentum on that, all right? But let's see, what do we do? So we have to use the finisher. So mechanically, which way do we do this? Right, hang on, I got an idea. Right, so Foxy, so, right. So Kazero's drawn a 9 there, okay? So the way this is going to work is, let's take away. Yeah, okay, fine. So Foxy, give us a roll on that there, and I'll see if it works out. You got to beat a 9 initially in order to make this work. It's a 9. That will do. That will do. So there's a bit of back and forth. Let's just say Kazero goes to the Shining Wizard himself. He ducks. You duck it. You miss out of it. He runs the ropes, and when he comes back, bam! You hit him with the Shining Wizard yourself, and the crowd goes ballistic. It looks brilliant, right? So it's a nice critical roll. That's exactly what you needed. So let's kick him out again. 1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Break the bell.
Very good.
the
I thought you
bell.
were doing setting up for a kick out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is still the future world champion, Silver Fox. So that was a hell of a match. Kazero has pushed Silver Fox to the limit, and it could have gone either way in the end. It was a full finishes everywhere in that match, but Silver Fox, his first true test is done, and he is still top of the card. He's still our champion. He is still championship material because he has just put away the Dragon Slayer. So Foxy, I'll leave this to you. Final word.
Yeah, like after I got the pin, I'm just still on my knees and just throwing a glance over at him and just like what I had to do to put him away. Like the realization is like this was tough.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get worse.
Absolutely.
Much tougher.
Yeah.
But he's still down, so I help him up.
Yeah.
I'm going to help him up and show him the respect by raising the arm. Just like Cyrus did for me.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
And then I'm going to roll out and leave.
I love it. I love it. I like it. And that's how we're going to end our show. Well, folks, we've had a hell of a show here tonight. We've seen some incredible wrestling, including that remarkable main event. But we do have quite a lot to look forward to next week on Future Wrestling. We're still looking for updates on what happened to Cyrus Gold. We believe he has some form of mild concussion, but we think he's going to be okay to appear next week on Future Wrestling. We're going to find out who that mystery assailant was. And speaking of mystery assailants, who was the person to save Alan Moore from salvation, if you want to call it that? He struck down Cutter just as he was about to put the man away. We'll find out more on that next week. Who will Silver Fox face next on his quest to become the top man in Future Wrestling, if that championship is not enough as it is? And of course, we will have the first round of the Youngblood Tournament. We've got hardcore matches, we've got backyard matches, we've got everything you wanted here on Future Wrestling. So folks, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week on Future Wrestling.
Adios.
Bye.
Ah, shit. Decker here.
Oh, well. Look who decides to answer his fucking phone.
Yeah.
What the
sorry.
fuck?
Sorry, Lisa. I've been really busy. What's the matter?
What? Really? What's the matter? Sorry, were you not at the last show? Do you not realize I I went in understanding one plan, and then all of a sudden I get knocked out by Cutter? What the fuck?
Yeah, about that. I changed my mind at the last minute. I just figured we needed to go in a different direction. That's all.
Change of mind? Mate, you have got to be fucking shitting me. You do not just change your mind at the drop of a hat. You're anal retentive with how much you plan ahead on shit. So don't fucking tell me that you had a change of heart at the last minute. What the fuck is going on?
Come on, Lisa, please don't be like that. It's just things change, all right?
No. Things don't change. I had other opportunities, and you fucking came to me and you asked me. I'm not going to say you begged because that would be bullshit, but you asked me to come here to help what this could have been. Do you know how many other places I could have been working for? But no, I chose to work for you because I trusted you in all of this.
I wasn't lying,
What?
Lisa. I wasn't lying.
Look, okay. We went out for that goddamn pay-per-view. Everything was posed and was set up for me to be leaving as your goddamn fucking champion. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm so fucking close to literally just packing this shit in and going back to where I know I could have actually had a better chance.
Lisa, if you just hang on for just a second and I'll explain.
I swear to God, you know that fucking contract that I signed as well. It's literally at this point I may as well have just used it as fucking kitty litter. I could have been lining the cat's fucking tray at this point because realistically there's absolutely nothing where it's useless. It's a piece of shitting paper at this point. You can actually I'm so fucking mad at you over this. You make me look like a fucking idiot.
You're not an idiot, all right? You were meant to win the fucking title, but the network fucked us over. All right? I've been at loggerheads with them for the last few weeks. Things were fine when we started off, right? But they didn't get how I was doing things. So when I pushed back against a few things, they decided to pull rank and roll screwed with the main event. They paid off Sonny to do a 3 count on you, and Jones probably got told it was all my idea.
Wait. Sorry. I've missed something here. Rose is part of the network here.
Yeah, he's a pretty big deal upstairs. So he's got the ear of Vincent, you know, the guy who plays both of our contracts. So I didn't want Rose anywhere near our roster. I just want to make that clear, all right? But it was one of these conditions that I had to sign off in the TV deal in the fucking fine print. I didn't think anything of it at first. I just thought, hey, they just want to get their own network guys in because that's how it works. But dude, the fucker politics like there's no tomorrow.
Wait, okay. How the fuck does this involve me then?
It wasn't meant to, Lisa. It wasn't about that. Vincent and Rose knew that I had you booked to win the title. I fucked up a few weeks ago, and I didn't make a change that they wanted, and now here was me thinking all these weeks that I was bigger than both of them. So this is their revenge. I've had to spend my day rewriting weeks of TV, pulling every promotion we've fucking done since Saturday night.
Ooh, shit. Okay, that's okay. I am sorry to hear that, but like you need to fix this. I can't wait for you to just finish your pissing contest. So what are you gonna do? Like seriously?
I don't know. If I go up against them again, they're probably going to cancel us. I can't let that happen. I've got 50 jobs on the line. I've got my own money on this. But believe me when I say that I am going to keep the promise. one way or the other.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, I guess.
Look, Lise, I'll be honest with you. I haven't been told anything from these guys yet. All I know is that they want you to do a program to put over Jones in some sort of bullshit gimmick match that would have been funny in the 90s. They said they'd give me all the details in a few weeks. That's all I know.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Adam. You've lost control of your own show, and for once it wasn't by my hand. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm well aware. You don't have to fucking rub it in, all right? I'll find a way to fix it, okay? All I'm asking you to do is just play along with this shit for now, and just whatever you do, just fucking trust me, all right? I'll make this work.
I'll let you know. I'm sure you will.
Thanks.